We love to watch shows and documentaries in our homeschool, so today I thought I would share 5 of the ones that we've recently enjoyed. If you're new to my channel, I have 3 kids. My daughter turns 13 this weekend, and then I have a 9-year-old son and a 7-year-old son. And documentaries and shows like that have been a staple in our homeschool and really life since the kids were little. Especially my boys, they've always enjoyed that type of thing. So it was a natural fit for us to incorporate them into our homeschool. We have about a 30-minute drive to most places, so that gives us a lot of opportunities to listen to shows through our car's DVD system. My kids can watch, and then I just put it through the speakers, and I can listen along with them. The first 4 of these all came through our library system. And then the last one was available through Netflix for streaming. But all the titles will be below, so be sure to check down there if you're interested in any of these. Also, before I start, if you are not already following me over on Facebook, I'd love to have you. The link will be below, as well as my Instagram. So check out the down bar for the titles and for those links. Let's get started. First one is The Presidents by the History Channel. This is an excellent series. It's a 3-disc series. There's several presidents, obviously, on each disc, but they're short. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes per person, roughly. So they're just real short, concise, kind of give the highlights and some kind of a interesting anecdote, something funny or something major that happened on their watch. Just a nice overview of the presidents. We have watched discs 2 and 3, and then 1 just came in the mail yesterday. So we will get to that one this week. The next one is called The Real Olympics by PBS, and I've mentioned this one in another video. This one, I had no idea that the ancient Greek Olympics was so brutal, gory. I don't even know quite the right words to say. I had bloody. Maybe that's just the best way to sum it up. I had no idea. So this one, if you have kids who are squeamish, you may not want to have them watch because there are some scenes depicted, not in a voyeuristic type of way, but it's still depicted. So you may want to preview this one before you do it. My kids, all of them found it interesting, and I did too. Even my daughter, who didn't like some of the gore parts, she still found it interesting. So they talk about the history, the ancient ones, and then also some about the modern Olympics. So it's just a real interesting one. The next one is called White House, The Inside Story, and it's also by PBS. This one takes a look at the building itself, not so much the presidents, but the building and those who work in it and take care of it. Talks about the history of the different renovations that have happened, and just how it's cared for, and kind of a biography of the building itself, so to speak, the history of it. It was a really interesting one. It was on the longer side. It was closer to 2 hours, so we broke this up over several days because my kids didn't, about 20 minutes and they were done at a time. But it was interesting. It was really good. And then the next one is Chimpanzee by DisneyNature. We love the DisneyNature videos. They are so well done. Chimpanzee follows a baby chimpanzee named Oscar and his family. There is some sadness to it, so if that's something you have a child who's sensitive to, you may want to preview it. But it was really good. He was so cute, and it was just interesting. DisneyNature does a fantastic job on their movies. Chimpanzee is not available to stream through Netflix, but they have 3 other ones that are. Wings of Life, which is butterflies. Crimson Wing, the bird that is kind of pinkish because of the food he eats, the tall, skinny legs, sticks in people's yards. I can't think of what it's called. Flamingo, that's based on flamingos. And then Ghost Mountain, which is based on the snow leopard. So if you can't get Chimpanzee, I would highly suggest that you check out the other ones. And the last one is only available through streaming, and it is called Secrets of Her Majesty's Secret Service, the story of the MI6. This is also by PBS, and it's just that. It's the story of the MI6 and how they work, and how it came about, and the importance that they play in England and the role that they play. It was really interesting. Of all of them, for the youngest kids, Presidents and Chimpanzee are probably more the guarantees, and then for the older kids, White House Inside Story and Her Majesty's Secret Service probably more for the upper elementary and higher. Real Olympic kind of fits in the middle, and of course it will all depend on your children. So those are 5 shows that we've recently enjoyed. If you liked this, give me a thumbs up or comment below. If people like this type of thing, I'll do more of them as we go through our school year. Like I said, we watch a lot, and I enjoy sharing the ones that we do watch and like. So that's that. Thanks for watching.